Howdy there, gamers. Today I'm gonna be playing some Lego Batman DS. This game is like different from the consoles because I don't know how to explain it. It's like, well, obviously one is a DS game, but yeah, as you can see, you have like these are the cutscenes, and it's weird because the Lego Indiana Jones DS game, in that game they actually use like actual cutscenes, but I like these cutscenes better because I don't know, it's like they just look cool. So yeah, I don't know. It's like this game is this game is decent for a 2008 DS game. Actually, that's a little loud. Hold on. Alright, so yeah, only like Batman and a couple like other characters can grapple, which is it's not like that in like the other the console PC version. In this one, Batman has a double jump, and Robin can go through hatches. It's weird. The suits in this game are also different. There are there's one suit for Batman that's different and one suit for Robin that is different, that I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. I really like how in these levels they like in the other version, like in a console PC version of the game, there is like the levels for hero and villains are like sort of like they're different from each one. So it's like when you get to the end of the level, it sometimes like doesn't look the exact same as when you get to the end of the level as a villain. It doesn't look the exact same as in the hero side, but in this game, they make it so when you're playing as the villains, it's like the exact same. I actually like the way that you have to defeat Clayface. I find it kind of genius how you use water to defeat him. Then he like melts. I always liked that detail. Also, in this game, the way that the mini kits work is it's not like you collect 10 for each level and then you get like a certain mini kit. In this, you collect 5 in the hero version and then 5 in the villains, and then you get a mini kit, you get like a mini kit build through that, which is kind of cool. But it's also like it sucks because sometimes you sometimes you get like all 5 on the hero story level, and then you like only have 4 out of 5 in the villains, and you gotta go like searching around. No, this is where you get this is where you unlock a bat suit that's only exclusive for this game. And this suit is like hopefully it explains what it is. This suit, I don't know what it's exactly called, but what this suit does, it's like it makes it so that Batman can walk through like cold areas. I'm pretty sure in this game Robin only has 2 suits instead of 3. Yeah, like this room, when I like play the when I get to the villains level of this, you'd be able to see, but like when it showed the Riddler and Mr. Freeze, that's like the actual door that they enter in. That's like the door that they enter in the villains version of the level, and it's I don't know, it's like it just gives it like it just gives this game it just makes the game a little more fun. I like how they're not in those suits anymore, which is a little confusing. Yeah, so I've been able to get all 5 in one run if I didn't miss the first Riddler trophy, whatever it's called, and if I made it on that one ramp. I'm gonna play this level again just so I can get those 2 other mini kits. Yeah, this should be it. Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the next one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's all 5. Now I just need to play the villains. I actually play the villain level, and then I'll need to play the villain side of this level and get all 5 mini kits, and then I'll get the mini kit build. Yeah, through these games, like through like the DS games, all you have to do is just mainly just break everything, and you should be if like you break everything, you should have like a high chance of getting a lot of like the collectibles. Another addition to I believe like most of the Lego DS games is mini games. like through this, like the mini games in the complete saga, some of them are like so difficult to get a gold brick in that it kind of is like hard to get 100% in. But if you like Indiana Jones, that one was like extremely easy to beat all of the mini games. I don't even think you need to beat the mini games in this game to get 100%. I think you just have to unlock it and like buy it. But also the mini games are also a fast way to get studs. This game also has, I think it's called Villain Hunt, where you go and you have to find villains, and if you find them in a short amount of time, then you unlock them. I can't remember if you have to buy them. I don't think you do. I think you just unlock them, so you won't have to buy them in the shop. It just automatically goes to your character list, which is like cool. The only thing that sucks is you have to go on like a nice hunt, which you have to like know exactly where they are to get them in time. But if you don't know like where the character is, then you're gonna have a hard time. But it's kind of like the mini kits in this game, in like DS games. Some of them are like hard because like you don't get a mini kit detector. You just have to go and just like search. In Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4, it shows you on the top screen, it shows you a mini map, and it shows you how many collectibles are in the area that you're in, and that's really helpful. It actually like saves a lot of time, because it tells you how many you have in that area, and it tells you how many there is, like what collectible is in that area. And these levels are surprisingly like long. I guess they would be like shorter, probably like half as short if I wasn't trying to get true hero. But I don't know, these levels are like 20 minutes long, which is like kind of shocking. I thought they would be only like 10 minutes long. Kind of like this little like comic cutscene. Everyone's eating a cookie and then just Batman finishes and just falls in. Just all sad that his cookie fell into his what is that, like hot cocoa. I like how even though that these games are for like kids, these DS games, they make it so that finding all the mini kits are like extremely hard, and I highly doubt that a child, the attention span would last that long. I don't think that the attention span would last for them to get all the mini kits. Like to running around for like 30 minutes per level just to find one. I don't know, I like the simplicity of Lego games, like Lego DS games. I just don't like how I just don't like how it's difficult to find the mini kits in the DS games than it is like for like Lego Star Wars, the complete saga for like the Xbox. Half of this game is just run around and destroy objects through studs. Maybe like a couple here through like the story, but it's mainly through studs. And yeah, like you gotta go around and like destroy everything. You have to like break almost like every single like block, every single object, and like collect almost every single stud to get a true hero in this game. Yeah, sometimes when you get like rooms like this, how like this level and the last level of the villains, when you get like this level and the last level of the villain story of this chapter, this room's in both levels. Sometimes they hide the mini kit in like the exact same spot. Like I believe this room can be accessed in both those levels, and it's like a mini kit in each. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention there's these panels. The one like the Batman symbol, that's for I believe just like the heroes. There's one where there's like a purplish yellow, like a purple yellow color. That one's for villains. I really like the boss fight, like the final Riddler boss fight. I really think it was creative. I also like this boss fight and how it ends. I like how the villain just straight just dies at the end.
That's all, folks.